to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready. To spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you would pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi. We're back.
Greetings.
Greetings, salutations.
Greetings.
Cocktails.
Yeah, I'm here. We have cocktails this time.
Yes.
We can't do this every other episode, but the drinks be drinking.
I be drinking, and I told a lot of I went back and listened to the episode we were drinking last time. I told a lot of my business, which is fine.
That young man was very flattered by the comments. I'm sure he reached out to you.
He was told. Yikes! That makes sense now.
He said something to you.
Not about that.
What happened?
But just general conversation. Just general like.
I bet Jennifer.
Peeking up out of his hole.
We're acting like 10,000 people don't watch that podcast every week.
That's fair.
Someone was going to, but we know who that someone was.
Well, yeah, we know who that someone was.
We know who you are.
I imagine men's tea is like,
Bruh.
Bruh. And you know they just want to go, girl, bitch. I wish men just felt free to talk like that.
I know. They kind of, because girl lingo is more popular now because of the internet, they be kind of like, it's giving.
It's giving. Yeah.
And they be trying to like play, but like, you want to say that for real.
Yeah. No. I mean, I speak facts. I said the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah. Damn, man. So we're back again. I'm sorry. You know, the second episode always be some
Yeah, we
some
be
bullshit.
kind of laggy, man. We got to buffer a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? My titties?
Talking to Mike.
Oh, talking to microphone. Right. True.
Yeah. Close.
Is that better? Is this better?
Okay. But yeah, joke of the week. I forgot to mention this, that my mother stole my wig to wear to my birthday party, and that was the funniest moment of my entire life. I told my mom, I was like, look, I have a thing. I know you are born in the 50s and you love Jesus, but it is a video vixen music video 2000s theme. I need you to be in formation. And she said no. I said, well, if you're not going to be in formation, I need you scrubbing the ground. We're going to be shaking ass. And she also said no. So I didn't say shaking ass, but I was like, we're going to be scrubbing the ground. She also said no. And I was like, you will get your invitation rescinded.
You can't uninvite your mom. Well, I guess you can.
I can do whatever I want.
It's your birthday. You do whatever you want.
It's my birthday. It's my party. I'll cry if I want to. And she was like, whatever. And apparently she had been consulting with my sisters the entire week on how she was going to gag me at my birthday party. And as I walked in, I was already irritated because when I walked in, so the DJ, my friend Eddie, I've known him since high school. Mm-hmm. So if you've known me from high school, you knew me when I was a Chris Brown stan and it wasn't like a funny joke. No, I was dead the fuck serious about Chris Brown. So I told him to play Excuse Me Miss when I walked in. So in his brain, he's like, oh, Chris Brown.
Oh, that's what happened.
So you've been judging me for 2 weeks thinking that I wanted Chris Brown to be played?
No. When I heard it, I judged, and then I was like, it's her birthday. This is nostalgia.
No, that's not what happened.
But then when he switched the song, I was like, it was some sort of mistake.
Yes. Yeah. So I walked in, so I was immediately, because I was already stressed out because I didn't know what to do. I walked in. I was already antsy because I was like, I just want to get to the party because, like, bitch, the party been going on for an hour. Everybody's so late. I had to be late because I've been ready. Mm-hmm. And I want to have fun at the party, too. Everybody, like, showing me pictures and shit. I hadn't seen nothing, so I was really just get in there and, like, look around. So I walk in. He's playing the wrong song. And I'm like, but again, I'm like.
I think I have you making that face.
Because I walked in, I was immediately pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I threw the jacket. I'm walking in. And then I'm just like, just go with it, whatever. Because I'm like, why would you play Chris Brown? But I'm like. And I had to think about it. I'm like, obviously, his first thought isn't going to be, oh, Mel wants to hear fucking Jay-Z at her party.
Right.
Mel obviously wants to hear Chris Brown. So he plays the right song. And then I'm like flowing. And then I'm like, what am I supposed to do with my hands? So like, I'm like doing the little walk in. But I'm like, where am I going? What am I doing? We did not rehearse this. I don't know what the fuck to do. And then, and I see a lady. So like my aunties are over here to the left. So I'm seeing my aunties. And I'm like, hey. Then I see a lady I don't know. And I'm like, dang, that lady look like Jackie Harry a little bit, but I don't know who that is. Maybe like, then I'm like getting mad because I'm like, did my auntie bring one of her little random ass church friends to like my birthday party?
Without my permission?
Without my prior permission, because who is this woman at my fucking party? So then I was just like, okay, whatever.
Not woman.
I walked to the stage and I'm just like, okay, like, hey y'all. Because again, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Like, thanks for coming to my party. And then I see the gift table is empty as fuck. Like I'd say it was one singular box on that.
I forgot to bring your gift.
It was just... And I was like, oh. Because I'm looking at all the fucking Paris in springtime I got in this bitch. And one gift of the motherfucking Paris in springtime. And then I look in the audience, and then it starts clicking for me. That's my mom. The laugh, it was just the fun, because like, if you know my mom, she would never do no shit like that. So she really went out of her comfort zone to like surprise me and do some funny shit, because she's not the funny person. That was funny as fuck. And then I look close, I'm like, that's my personal wig. Mm-hmm. You went into my room and touched my things. She had on my shades. And
I recognized the wig before I recognized your mom, and I genuinely didn't know who your mom was until she started speaking, because I was like, who is this in Mel's wig? What's going on? Like, I'm like, what's the deal here? But I didn't want to press an old lady about a wig, but I really wanted to be.
Where you from, homie?
If you don't tell me where you from right now, like, that's
it's a rap. Like, you got my homegirl wig on, my nigga.
Wig on, but then I was like, and she started talking in her little, she got a voice like a little flute. And she started talking, and I said, this is mom.
This is a gag. And then her and my aunties dressed as Destiny's Child for Survivor. Funny as fuck. So I forgot to make that my joke of the week for last episode, but that is just hilarious.
Sorry, my
that's
wig was
just
sliding back.
Funny as fuck. Yeah, that's really just, being 30. I've had more fun in my 30s in the past 2 weeks than I've had in a very long time.
As you deserve.
So the 30s are lit. It's really just 20s. I just came back from New York, and I was doing shit I was doing in my 20s, but I didn't have no money. And now it's like, usually, I guess we'll ride the train even though it's 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, and there's like fucking rock bottom from SpongeBob in this train station, but I'm gonna ride the train because it's $2.90. Now I'm taking the fucking Uber. Yeah. I'm taking the Lyft. I don't care. So that was fun.
My joke of the week is that it's happened at your party, but it's been continuing. I've just started taking my wig off places. I think that I am no longer committed to the bit of trying to pretend like a wig is a permanent thing. And so now if I'm just comfortable enough, I don't even have to be super comfortable, but I'm just comfortable enough, I'm going to take my wig off. Just, it'd be hot. It'd be so hot places. We're living in 95 to 100 degree weather every day. ACs be conking the fuck out and weather shit. The power went out in my office. And when I say it got immediately hot, you know how in a cartoon it goes from night to day immediately and they just switch it? That's literally how the heat felt. I had to tell my staff, like, hey, man.
Y'all can go home because I'm going home.
I'm taking this wig off.
Oh.
Like, just straight up, I'm taking this wig off. I don't know what y'all are finna do, and I don't know who in here is wearing a wig. If you are in here and you're wearing a wig and you feel comfortable, take it off.
And this is the safe space to also take your wig off. But
y'all finna get this George Washington ponytail today because it's too fucking hot. I've been taking my wigs because I'm not driving currently, so, like, I don't have a DUI or anything. I just got a thing going on. I know that's what people go assume because I drink too much, but no, it's not drinking related. But I've been taking my wigs off in Lyfts and Ubers. The difference between women reacting to that, like lady drivers and male drivers, is so hilarious because lady drivers won't bat an eye. They're just like,
sure. It's hot.
I heard a man Uber driver audibly gasp when I took that curly wig off. He said, I said, my ass is hot in here. So I really want to take my wig off right now. I'm not going to, but I want to take my wig off right now, today. So that's my joke of the week.
That's the thing
I
about,
just take my wig off now.
That's the only down part to sew-ins. For me, they're more for me. Mm-hmm. But, like, this shit is on. Mm-hmm. Put it in a ponytail or shut up.
Yeah, put it in a claw clip.
It's on your head.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's why I don't like sew-ins.
Someone brought up my booger conversation that I had a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry, this might be distracting. I'm hot as fuck.
I am.
But I've been having a lot of boogers lately, and because of
more than usual.
I kid you not. This is a continuation of I guess I have another joke of the week. Cause like I don't know if it's my nose ring is attracting more boogers, but I've been having so many boogers, and because my nails are longer, I couldn't get to them. Mm-hmm. And now I took my nails off and I got the little nut color. It's very fun. Mm-hmm. And I'm just able to get to my boogers now, and I'm thankful for that. But today, I was driving, and just like a casual booger. It was the big, because they like the boogers like latch onto my nose ring on the inside of my nose.
That's so nasty.
It's gross.
Don't ever say that to me again.
They be like,
no, stop saying it.
On the nose ring.
Yikes.
It was the biggest fucking booger I've ever seen in my life.
I don't like that.
It looked like a damn.
I don't want whatever description.
It looked like a oyster that came out of my nose. And I think
we should move on.
No, I'm gonna paint the picture.
No, you made me so.
Cause I'm driving down 285. I thought it was gonna be a quick booger, boom, flick. It was so big, and I'm trying to focus. I'm like, this is the biggest booger I've ever seen.
Go to the hospital. if you got if you got an oyster size booger, you need to go
It
to
wasn't
gravy.
oyster size, but it was big.
Take your ass to north side if you got oyster boogers.
It was like this big, but that's still
disgusting.
big.
That's
So
disgusting.
I'm like, I'm just gonna flick out the window. When I tell you, it would not flick. I know the car behind me was like, "What's Shawty got going on?" I was like, fuck.
That's so
And it was just
nasty.
still under my nail, like, yeah, bitch, I ain't going. And I'm trying to drive, so I'm like, I tried to wipe it on the car door. It wouldn't even fly off.
I don't know why you tell me.
I
these
was
things.
trying. I couldn't get to the napkin because I'm actively driving. It was the biggest booger,
You
and I
should
think
just left it in there until you stopped safely.
I didn't know what was. I didn't. It was a casual like. I mean, big nasty motherfucker.
I don't pick boogers with my fingers, so this is just all stressful to me.
No, sometimes I got to get it, and it's like I'm
Keep
sorry, it's
Q-tips
nothing
for
more.
boogers
Q-tips for
in your car.
There's no scrapage with the Q-tip.
If you get in there and rub it like a nasal
Oh, I don't
swab
want to do it. I
around
don't
the
want to have a
rim.
COVID test in my fucking car.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna go in
Nobody
there.
said you to poke your brain, but if you got a rimular booger, then
It
go
got
in
stuck
there.
on my window. I think it got caught
It's
in the
what you
middle
deserve.
part. It would
It's
not.
what you
It would
deserve.
not leave me.
That's what you deserve.
It was the biggest. Like if I could have taken a photograph of that booger. I don't know why boogers are so big right now. I don't know if it's like a condition.
I think you go to doctor for everything else. Take your ass to the doctor about these oyster boogers.
I thought about it,
You should.
but they're just gonna laugh me out of that bitch. I think I may just let them build up for a couple days. I don't have.
keep them in a box.
I don't
What
have
the
that
fuck
kind
is
of
wrong with
self
you?
control. I'm gonna have to just let them like look, and then they'll be like, "Get the fuck out of my office."
I'd be genuinely surprised when I have a booger because I don't be having them like that.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's like the magnetism of my nose ring.
You think your mucus recognizes your nose ring and then just be like, "What's wrong with this then?"
Like if you leave something in the ocean, how the coral will like go around it.
Yeah.
It's like seaweed.
Yeah.
Boogers.
But anyway,
Sorry.
that's disgusting. Don't ever tell me anything similar to that. Ever.
We do have letters. Go to the one
Oh,
letter.
we don't have a letter?
We do one. We can do one.
We just got a letter. I still haven't got that airdrop. Oh, brother.
What?
Joe Biden done stood up in front of people at the NAACP convention and said, "Folks, I know what a black job is. It's the vice president of the United States." Joseph Robinette Biden.
Honestly,
You just could have shut the fuck up about it.
there have
is
been
wrong
worse
with
things.
you? There have been worse things, but also like with everything going on, people are watching things, trying to see if you can even string a fucking sentence together. Maybe you should shut the fuck up. Talking about, I know what a black job is. Are you, especially with your history of being basically a segregationist, you should shut your ass the fuck up about black jobs. You should have let that old orange bitch have it and be quiet.
Did you see the clips of the
Fucking
interview
freak.
with Speedy? And the whole time,
I
Speedy,
couldn't watch it.
Speedy, a true journalist doing his job, did his research, asked informed questions. And the whole time, Joe Biden's like spinny rainbow wheel was just.
He just got a monkey with symbols, just in there crashing it around.
And I tweeted, he trying to figure out why Harry Belafonte is asking him so many questions. Did you see that?
No.
You didn't see that tweet? You didn't see this?
That might be the funniest shit you ever said.
Because he's sitting there looking like, why is this nigga not singing?
Why is this saucy Negro? Why is this light skinned?
It's not 1957.
Why is
What?
this mulatto sitting in here asking me all these questions?
He was so confused.
You would think that me and Mel have the same cocktail. We don't.
She got that motor oil in her shit. I have
Calling
a
it motor oil.
motor.
It's not motor oil. No, how you say that? Motor oil.
Motor
That's
oil.
not motor oil.
I have a nice, lovely.
She's
little
drinking
rum.
Malibu like a puss ass. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
And you're drinking synthetic oil.
Okay, well,
Synthetic oil.
having a blast.
I'm gonna flick my booger into your drink.
If you flick, you know, I'm not even gonna entertain this. But no, you're not gonna
No,
flick a booger
if
at
I
me.
flick it, you would hear it. Be like, bing.
If you flick a booger at me, as I know you didn't play, you grew up with sisters, and I grew up with boy cousins. You're gonna learn what a DDT is, like physically. Your first lesson. You are going to get DDT on my soul. Like, you're going to go learn to fight today. You flick a booger at me?
I think I'm going to be able to buy some time because you're going to be so flabbergasted by the fact that I flicked the
I'm
booger.
going to put my gasted flabbers to the side, and I'm going to fuck you up if you flick a booger over here. If you flick, you know what? That would be the end of the podcast. You flick a booger at me? Yeah, we're done.
Maybe I just like the big red button, like emergency booger.
And you're one of like 10 people. You've not been on my list since I've known you. And you would go on the list.
Which nostril you want the booger to come from? The bigger boogers with the hoop, I don't know why they like the hoop more. So like the left nostril got some fire. Like honestly, like the left nostril is going crazy. So the right nostril, it kind of get caught on the stuff, but I don't know if the hoop like allows it like a hammock. Like if it just the booger
just dissociate it for a little bit. And I don't know, that would really be the end of our friendship
Booger
and
town.
business. That's so crazy. Like the documentary would be like, and then she snorted a booger. that would be our unsung. Like
it was like a machine gun.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Mm-hmm.
You know that girl video? I'm from Wigglestown. We do not fucking play
Yeah,
at Boogersburg.
Boogersburg.
Title Boogersburg.
Boogersburg.
Oh, that's funny.
Man.
Yeah, Joe Biden's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna go up there and I'm
we need
gonna
to
vote.
write both titles now.
What was the first one? Yeah. And then Boogersburg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down to the voting place and vote for that man, but don't let this happen again. Dems, get it the fuck together. Stop letting these people play in your face.
Here's the thing, and this is gonna get very dark. I think a vote for Joe Biden at this point is a vote for Kamala. So, like, if you frame it that way, because that man, I want people to realize that two things can be true at once. Yes, it is stupid to call for the incumbent candidate to be replaced. Yes. That is not politically advantageous. August. Joe Biden is walking around with a frontal lobe full of peach cobbler filling. Right
Actually,
now.
it's tapioca pudding.
I mean, it's just banana pudding without the bananas in there. That is what's going on. Two things can be true at once. However,
when Speedy did the math, did you see the clip when
I did not watch any of the Speedy interview because I couldn't. I saw
clips. He said, "Okay, Mr. President Biden, you're 81 now. You'll be 82 at inauguration, and you'll be 86 years old at the end of your term if you win." And then he was just up there control alt deleting because he didn't think that far ahead. And 80, do you know how old 86 is?
I would not let an 86-year-old operate my Swiffer wet jet. Let alone the fucking nuclear codes. Let alone. But if we're gonna call a spade, let Papa disintegrate.
Just let it. Honestly,
and I hate to say that, and that is a disgusting thing to say, but I would rather vote for Joe Biden propped up like Weekend at Bernie's.
Out like that nigga who was dead in the club.
Yes, I know he's doing the genocide. And yes, I know
all the things.
All presidents are war criminals. Every one of these motherfuckers is terrible people.
All of them.
But no vote is a vote. No vote is a vote.
I'm going down
Trump.
there and I'm voting for Joe, bro.
I know that it's horrible that as black people, specifically black women, we keep getting put in these situations to have to vote for literally
democracy again.
The devil or devil light. I know that we keep getting put in these situations. And I'm not exempting Obama. He is also a war criminal. He's just hot.
And he's just fine as hell.
He just look good in that tan suit. I know a fine villain when I see one. That's all I date. However.
Now, pinning that. When Obama pulled up to that Team USA basketball game,
Baraki,
when Rock,
Barack, Barry, I got some big red buttons.
And he was taking selfie with the niggas. I said, "All right, Michelle, now, all right, now,
Michelle
is fine. Like you ain't never seen an evil light skinned nigga before. He's beautiful.
He evil light skinned nigga. He gotta know it.
And it's a little couple war crimes here and there.
War crimes, a little war, improprieties. But anyway, I say all that to say, we understand that Joe Biden does not seem to be a competent and put together person.
We know that. But what we can't have.
But right now, the faculties that Donald Trump has,
we gotta focus.
He is using for absolute, pure, unabashed evil. They want to take away getting paid for overtime. They want to limit child care. They want to change reproductive down reproductive rights down to condoms, bitch. Have you read Project 2025? They want motherfuckers to make babies.
I refuse to read it.
They want the Negroes to make babies for prison, and they want the whites to make babies to be voters. It is so much shit going on right now. I hate to get on my soapbox, but I've had a little alcohol, bitch. Yeah. If you read one page of Project 2025.
It's actually pretty sick.
Just read one page of it. You can just
now we're being distracted.
Oh, I was. We both vain, so I was just looking at myself. Yeah.
Yeah, we keep looking at the monitor.
Yeah.
She forgot. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna
just
say
read
anything.
a page of it.
No, it's fucking bad, bro. I'm going and I'm voting for Joe. And if that means it's voting for Kamala, so be it. We will never hear the end of it as a sorority. And I love that for us. Whatever, I don't give a damn. I know who I'm not voting for.
And all the other war criminals get to do it. Why don't Kamala get to come out from under the dryer to do something? Give her a chance.
And they talk about DS, you put my cousin in. Well, I'm sorry.
She's a war criminal. I think if we just framed all of this,
there's never going to be a good person.
There's never going to be a president that's not a war criminal.
Or just
you know how
person
you look at a job description and it'd be like job title, president, and it'd be like job summary right there,
war criminal.
Right there, or crimes against the people. We just
gotta
right
eat it.
There.
And I'm not voting for no damn Jill Stein. Bernie ain't gonna win the votes. We loved Elizabeth Warren, but they not gonna. We gotta do it. What the fuck we gotta do?
She called me on my birthday. That was nice.
She personally?
Yeah, I guess that was just the thing. She called and if you didn't pick up, she left a voicemail. She called most, if not all, of the staff that worked for her birthday. She called me on my birthday when I worked for her.
That's a good woman. But we know Liz and we know Bernie had the best. They not gonna win, Stinker.
And
they not gonna win. So in that Dems now if we,
and they old too.
And they old too. Now if we get in there again, Dems, can y'all act like y'all got some fucking sense? And we can't do anything. These niggas is doing anything.
But see, the thing about the Dems is, one, they're more center than they are left. So whether they'll say it or not, the Dems that are in office identify more with the right than they do with the common people. That's number one.
Fair.
So you think that you're voting for this super lefty motherfucker when they're standing dead center of the spectrum.
On purpose and not moving.
Right. And number two, Dems kind of operate from this moral high ground area of civility where it's like, well, we're better than them because we're more people. Civil and we do process.
Violence is wrong. He should not have been shot.
Fuck that bitch. What do you mean?
This is how we keep on. This is also the Christianity of it all. Of how turning the other cheek and this life be over soon, but fuck that.
And you
fuck that nigga
you
today.
trying to be civil with a bitch that's bringing razor blades in her ponytail to the skating rink. That is the hoe that you trying to fight fair with. Stop it.
She not fighting fair.
She not fighting fair.
We gotta stop fighting fair.
What you gonna do? Just put them up while she finna cut your ass up?
No. Anyway, the letter.
Tell me which one we reading, girl.
I started another one. Which one?
Got good money. I'm a star.
Keita, I didn't like the song at first, and now. Okay, help. Why hasn't hoism hit me?
Okay, hold on. I gotta get there. You start reading it in.
It's pretty short, so I love that for you, Miss Redacted. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, first I want to give you ladies your flowers. First off, y'all get money, y'all bodies are tea, period. And y'all are super thick and super pretty. I love how y'all combine y'all just being girls and living your lives with being vulnerable about past traumas and the chaos that happens on a daily basis while also adding in comedy. I'm so proud of y'all and can't wait to see y'all grow to do bigger and better things. I'm going to keep this letter short and sweet. My name is Redacted and I'm 21. To make a long story short, I want to be a hoe. I have not had sex yet and I feel like I'm wasting my youth. I've never been in a relationship. One, because I haven't found anybody worthy, and two, because I probably need to go see the lady. Anyways, I want to get my #cookies crushed, but the problem is I don't like any of these niggas enough to give them a slither of pussy.
Are you
She
gay?
said pussy.
Are you gay a little? Are you gay?
Read it. Read the rest.
Oh, sorry. Should I just fuck it both literally and figuratively and just have sex with one of these mediocre, unimpressive ass niggas that I occasionally talk to and barely like? Fuck, or just buy a sex toy and call it a day? I don't believe in the concept of virginity, but the cooch actually resets itself every birthday. But at the same time, I don't want the memory of my first body being a lame ass nigga to haunt me. I'm going into my senior year at Redacted University. Mm-hmm. So if I want my undergraduate whore experience, I need to get to popping this pussy, right? Let me know your thoughts or advice. Love y'all. And here are my visuals. You're so pretty.
You are so adorable.
Wow. You're so pretty. Okay. So
you're very adorable.
The way that I believe college fucking experiences are supposed to happen, it doesn't work if it's not organic. So, if you just out here trying to hunch, it is going to be sad. At 21, you should be enthralled. enthralled. You should just be like, I cannot get enough of this nigga. I can't, even if it's not a relationship, I can't stay from around him. I got to smell him and touch him. That kind of lust is supposed to be just some shit you look back on like, damn, I lusted. Like, I did the lusting.
21.
And honestly, like, these niggas, I don't know what I just knocked over. Whatever.
Your little Waterloo shit.
But it's closed, yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. These niggas are disgusting and mediocre, so I wouldn't press it. Like, you might find somebody that you like, you know, damn, met this nigga in the library, he's so fine, we gonna hunch until we can't hunch no more. Or you might not, but going and actively, like, if you want to fuck, you want to fuck, fine, but, like, these niggas are disgusting. I think it should be, like, you need to yearn at 21.
And you ain't got to be in love, and it ain't got to be Maxwell. Yeah. But at least like the nigga and be, like, into him. So, tag me in. Because literally, this was me writing this letter 10 years ago. Because I was 20 and I was just like in school and I was a virgin and I kind of unlearned all the purity of it all. But like, I think there was still a little bit of the programming left. And I was just like, oh, I want to make sure it counts. I want to do this. And then I just had a bed and I was just like, I'm throwing this pussy to the wind. But I had somebody that I was talking to because now the coochie was getting ate.
I hope you're getting your coochie ate, friend.
At the very least, the puss.
Yeah. Get some French kisses.
Right. So I had decided, I was like, I'm just going to have sex. And I knew, I gave up on the thought of it being like Love and Basketball. I knew it wasn't going to be as meaningful. I knew it wasn't going to be a whole song and dance. I just had to jump off the porch. But I had niggas. So it was, and I think that the quality of nigga has gone down. 21-year-old boys have been stupid since the beginning of time.
The 21-year-old boys now, I'm certain it's supposed to be that way because I'm old, but like they just don't seem as charming. As
They don't have no game. They don't have no charm. And you know, you guys are COVID babies, so it's like they don't have the people skills. A lot of them are very incel-y. So it's even harder, even if you do want to just jump off the porch, you don't want a nigga like posting you on the new shit. Like, yeah, just hit this one bitch. It's even worse. They were terrible 10 years ago because I said, like, dang, I did get my coochie to some lame nigga in college, and that was my first time. Whatever. And I got to, like, see him every fucking homecoming. But it was a porch jump off, and you kind of got to put that in the back of your head. Like, the letter from last episode, like, sometimes you're going to take L's with niggas because they're niggas. Yeah. And you cannot internalize it. But if you do, you know, you want your first time to be memorable. Like, my first time, like, sex was had. And now I can have more sex. I kind of just had to. Once you get that first body out the way, then you can, like... I want you to not overthink it, but I don't want you to underthink it either, if that makes sense. Because it is your first time. And it's not even, you know, you want to enjoy it. But, yeah, you do need to get to masturbating now. I've been masturbating since I was 12. And
the way that I view men is like, if, say I meet a nigga, right, and I'm like, damn, I would fuck this nigga. If I have, like, the faculties to think about it, I'm like, let me go beat my meat. And then if I still want to fuck him after that, then I will do it.
Yeah, and then it's like, for me, because I've been fapping for such a long time as a freaky frog, like, since the beginning of time, I knew, okay, time for dick, you know? So make sure...
Not as dick o'clock.
It's cock-o'clock. Cock-o'clock is funny.
That's a good title. Yes.
It's cock-o'clock. So make sure you know, but again, you're 21. You're an adult. You're on a college campus, like... There's somebody, and this little slice like you, somebody's gonna fuck you. But and you listen to this podcast, so you might have too much sense for your age. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry, niece. It's not gonna be fun.
All I will say is if a nigga gives you even a little inkling of the ick, don't fuck him.
Don't fuck him.
Yeah, don't fuck him. If you look at him a little bit and you're like, I done seen your butt crack too many times when you get out the car, don't fuck him. Don't do it.
Do he wash his ass? Do you got a shot? It's too many questions. Oh, I couldn't imagine being 21 today. It was so much easier 10 years ago. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, give me a hug. Yikes. Okay.
Yikes.
Booty hole. Like, share, subscribe, all the things.
Yes.
Booty hole. So we're going to talk about traveling. I don't know. We have no outline, no nothing.
We don't. We just drinking strawberries and champagne.
Okay. Girls trip. You on a... Okay, no. Historical black women figures, and this is can be like 90s and back, you know, just older black women figures, but y'all are all 21 going to spring break in Miami. Who are you bringing?
Historical black women from any time period?
Any time period.
This is going to be so niche. Claudette Coleman.
Okay.
She got pregnant young. She was the first person
She probably would be mad at the world at 21.
I know, but I still want to know.
Because that bitch Rose will know because she swear to...
No, Rose is next. I want them both on the trip.
They're gonna be arguing the entire
I want to
time.
go on a trip with Claudette Colvin and Rosa Parks because I want to hear both sides of the story, and I want you hoes to fight, honestly.
Fight about it, because now y'all the same age, so go fight.
Yeah, so go fight. And then also I would bring young Naomi Campbell and young Tyra Banks because I want y'all to fight too. I want everybody to just fight.
You are the messiest bitch alive.
I know.
That is so messy of you, because I'm thinking, this is so problematic. Maya Angelou. Because if we run out of money, you know what to do, Marguerite.
Oh my God.
I'm playing.
Maya, she said that, not me.
I'm playing.
She not playing.
I need Marguerite. I'm in the bind.
Not Maya Angelou gotta go sell her hoes on Spring Break.
I won't be the pimp, but she will willingly do it because she wants that fun. I want some fun bitches, okay? 21-year-old Maya Angelou, Marguerite was fun.
Yeah. Oh, Toni Morrison for me.
Okay, so I got Marguerite. Who else?
You're an asshole.
I am. Historically, maybe Shirley Chisholm, because I feel like she like to argue with niggas.
I don't think she no fun. She would be a certified hoe scarer. Certified. Shirley, they'd be like, stop bringing I know, I'm Shirley. That's what I'm saying. They would be like, hey.
Don't bring that bitch.
Y'all can come.
But don't bring Shirley.
Tell Shirley stop being weird.
Hey, what's wrong with Shawty, bro? No, you know the Drewski skit when the girl had the, she had the Don Julio. Bro, don't bring that bitch again. Who else would be a good time? Coretta. She gonna be on the phone with her nigga the whole time.
Coretta wouldn't be no fun.
Coretta will be on the phone with her nigga the whole time. Be like, Coretta, like, girl, just like.
I feel like Coretta just see a white bitch and get mad. Like, y'all didn't tell me it's gonna be white bitches here.
Coretta, I'll be like, Coretta, girl, you can wear a bathing suit. It look nice. No, Ma is not gonna like. Girl, wear the bikini. You look good.
Martin
look
is 5'4". Who gives a fuck what Martin Luther King has to say? Sorry, I'm drunk. I shouldn't have said.
Oh God, that's funny. Okay, who else? I need like a iconic
man.
hoe.
Iconic hoe.
This is crazy. Not even hoe, but like I honestly want like a bad bitch dream team, and this is gonna be very, very historical. This is God forgive me, cause we gonna be in Miami. I need bad bitches. I need thick bitches.
I gotta say Sarah Bartman.
I'm gonna say Sarah Bartman.
You made me
I need the hot and tot Venus on the motherfucking girls trip.
so
I need Sarah
mad.
Bartman with all that ass, baby. Come to Miami with me. We got bottles. We going to the club,
You
bitch. We
are a gutter snipe. And I've never called you that before. You are sniping at the gutters. That is upsetting to me.
How did
I
you
just
know?
knew you wouldn't.
I love an intellectual bitch though. We some smart hoes. Sarah Bartman's coming on the girls
You're
trip.
that.
She's coming.
Ooh, I would say Josephine Baker because not
Sec-
only do you shake that
and you
ass,
look
you was
gay.
a spy,
Oh.
and you a little gay.
She'd be like, let's eat pussy. Now Josephine.
She'd be like, oh girl, where the Risha Please cards at? Like,
Josephine Baker.
she'd be
What
like,
the Carisha, please?
girl, put them cards
Coretta
up.
like, Josephine, we do not want to eat pussy again.
It's always a freaky bitch that want to buzz out the Risha Please cards. Like, ma'am, we are at brunch. Relax. How I'm gonna lick
Y'all
your
want to
pussy?
play a game? No.
Is it spades? I don't want to play Risha Please no more. I'm tired of licking the closest pussy to me. And I don't want to take 3 shots.
We got to stop doing this.
No, we going to hell. 100%.
Sarah Bartman's going to be so confused with what's going on.
Sarah Bartman be like, what did they say about me?
Oh, yeah, you had to call you the hot and top Venus. What? And they going...
And now Sarah Bartman is a person genuinely just a girl. She didn't deserve anything that happened to her.
Nothing. Can you imagine her walking down Ocean Drive? Like, is this fucking play about us? Like, everybody with BBLs?
Mm-hmm. Is this play?
And my culture is not your costume. I got a fucking headache. I
you're an
can't
idiot.
play with you like this. This is
Oh,
ridiculous.
you're silly. Let's get into travel, man. I don't fuck around with people who like to. I'm a little tipsy, and you hot.
I'm hot as fuck.
I don't fuck around with people who like to play games at the airport. Do you smell and then do the Timberland thing? Did you just go?
Not bad. No, it's not bad.
Oh man, I like to fuck around with people who are late to the airport.
Oh, I don't play like that.
That bothers me very much because I'll be at the airport like 2 hours early.
My flight is Thursday. I'm leaving straight from here and going to the airport.
Literally. I don't have time to play with you. People who play like down to the wire games at the airport, I will be there and you won't. And know that when I land at my destination, I'm not picking up the phone about how you missed your flight. I genuinely don't give a fuck because flights leave when they leave. You knew that.
You knew that.
The MARTA bus leaves when it leaves. So you knew that.
I don't even like traveling with people for real because I'm such an airport.
I said that to Brittany and she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to ride to the airport with anyone.
I don't like being like when I travel with my family, we have to go to a funeral, like I have to be with everybody, I have to wait, everybody gotta go to the bathroom, everybody don't have the same perks and shit. Cause I have curated my airport experience.
Down to the wire.
Down to, it's a science. I go in, I park. I do the parking ride now, love it. Boom, get on the parking ride, great. Get out, go to Sky Priority, digital ID, boom. Walk to the thing, pre-check, clear. I look at the lines, I scope it out because I got all three. Bitch, I paid for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so I'm
cool.
picking which one I want to use.
Digital ID look cool today. I'm going to go down digital ID. Boom. That shit may not work. Don't worry about it. I got my ID. Scan it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Flirt with the TSA a little bit. How you doing? Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Go through there. What gate am I at? Okay, because I'm such a pro. I know every fucking Sky Club like the back of my hand. Am I at A? Cool. Am I at B? Dang, B be a little crowded, but I can wait. But, oh, dang, I don't have...
Don't worry about it.
I need to... I don't have time.
My thing is, traveling is very personal for me, and even if even when I go on a trip with men, they get really irritated about it. I will literally see you at the gate. It's been so when I was living with my person, it's difficult to travel with you because we live together, so I have to leave with you. What I like to do, I wake up, if I got an early morning flight, let's say my flight, not even early morning flight, let's say my flight is at 3 p.m. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm going to take myself to a nice little breakfast. I'm starting my vacation before I get to the airport. I'm taking myself to a nice little vacation, have one mimosa. I will roll the dice on how I get to the airport. I might take a Lyft. I like to take the train to the airport. I think it's a good time. I think it's the most cost-effective way to get there. And it drives you right into the airport, and I don't have to fuck about. I got my shit. I walk right into the airport. So if I take the train to the airport, I get in there. I'm there so hilariously early. Don't even need pre-check. Don't even need none of that shit. And I always, luck, catch the best lines. I be zooming through that bitch. I get through. I'm finding me a little bar so I can nudge with people and have me a good little time directly across from my fucking gate. That's what I'm doing.
40 minutes
and
slow.
I don't have time to fuck around with you. I make contingencies for getting lost. I make contingencies for a gate change. Mm-hmm. I'm here. People who like to play games at the airport, first of all, you ain't never had nothing. So that's why you play games at the airport, because this is just inappropriate. What you're doing here, fucking about at the airport.
We don't do that.
We don't.
I don't know where you're from,
but we don't do that where I'm
like
from.
that.
We don't do shit like that. You keep
I
that
missed
shit
a flight
to yourself.
one time. When I missed that flight to LA, it almost ruined my life. To the when Kev on stage flew me up for the very first fucking time, because again, I went a long distance. I wasn't booked and busy, but I was in a long distance relationship, so I had been doing the airport for a while. I had my pre-check, I had my clear, so I had to look a little thing. But what I didn't know is that when other people book your flight, they don't put your pre-check on there. You got to do it yourself. So I get up there, again pushing it with time because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. Fuck it, I'm a star. Oh,
I'm a star.
I'm so famous. I done got booked to LA. I'm gonna get me some breakfast. Late. At this point, I'm like less than an hour before my flight. They weren't even gonna check my bag, but they were like, fine, we'll do it. You're good. Cool. Do. Walking the pre-check. Baby, ain't no KTN on here.
I'm sorry.
Check it again, bitch. I look at my boarding pass. Ain't there. I had to go to the regular clear line. I had to take my shoes off. I said, oh.
Not this is the ghetto.
And then, like, you know, you frantic.
Oh, a bitch travel in the airport with no socks on? You'll never see me again.
Oh, but again, I don't take my shoes off at all.
Don't matter. Have some fucking socks on.
I don't wear sandals. I wear at the best socks and Crocs. If I do have on some but I do wear socks because I be cold on the plane. But like barefoot in the airport for crazy. But no, I had to go through clear regular line, humiliated. I feel like everybody was looking at me, and then
You're so silly because I don't buy none of that shit.
In my head, I'm like, okay, I missed the train by a couple seconds, and I'm just like, this point, my flight is leaving in like 20 minutes. I'm like, I should just walk. It said B, I can get there quicker. Not
even a little bit.
No.
Turn this on.
Turn it on. I'm frantic. I'm running. You've never seen me run. We've been friends for years.
I've not even seen you do a brisk walk.
I have on Birkenstocks and the Gymshark set. My period's on. I'm running through the airport looking stupid.
Me and Brittany had to run through the airport. Well, I got two things to say. I'll tell me and Brittany running through the airport story another time. One thing I like about traveling by myself, first of all, I get to the airport alone and early because if I'm with a bitch like you that got pre-check and all that shit, if you walk past me, if you get through the gate faster than I did, and I see it with my eyes, I'd rather you already be through the gate and done by the time.
Hi, loser.
But if you walk past me like, sucks to suck, it just is going to do something to my pride. And I don't even want pre-check or clear any of that because I don't pay for pre-check and clear on principle because it's not a security issue anymore. If I could pay several $100s to get through without doing the security shit, you don't care if I have a bomb. And that upsets me. That makes me mad. So I don't pay for it on the principle of that.
Fair.
If you walk past me while I'm in this general admission line, you walk past me while I'm in the airport nosebleeds, and you're like this, I'm going to fucking lose it. So that's why I get there early. But either I need to travel alone or I need to travel with bad bitches, which I usually do, because usually the horny nigga that does the wheelchairs comes and gets me. And if I'm with a nigga, they be like, hey, jugs. And I'm like, right here, man. Whoa, you see that? Number 44. Yes. That's me. That's me. So when they be like, tits this way, I'm like, yes. I love that for me. And I always put my hair, when I'm in the airport, pigtails or space buns, manipulates men. I don't carry shit. Sometimes I get to ride the little whoop whoop trolley thing. I get pushed in the wheelchairs. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Drewski made the block so hot for the airport wheelchair niggas. And it's so funny because I was leaving the airport yesterday. When I tell you them niggas was... I'm like, yeah, nigga, because y'all be doing shit. And Drewski made the block hot. They don't be doing shit.
But yeah, if I'm with somebody... I remember one time I was traveling with an unnamed man. And I saw the wheelchair nigga look at me and want to get out of line. And that nigga grabbed my ass.
Oh, I hate when niggas piss on you.
I said, oh, brother. I said, at the very least, you could have let me go. Because you knew what he was. Because that's why you grabbed my ass, because he was looking at me. I could have went and got us seats at the bar.
I hate when niggas do that.
I hate niggas so hard,
What
man.
a hater.
But me and Brittany had to run through the airport. We were either going to Miami or coming back. And the gate that was on our passes, I think we were flying. It was terrible. We were flying Spirit or something. Which I usually don't have a problem with Spirit.
I flew Spirit last month and it wasn't bad at all.
I don't. Now, Frontier can die. Frontier is the worst possible thing you could ever fly, ever. They are the worst airline on the planet. I would rather fly on a plane that you made than fly. You don't make planes.
I mean, I think I can manage.
No, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd rather fly on a Melanie Mitchell made plane. I'd rather fly MMA than fly Frontier.
Sure.
We had our gate on our pass, and we're like, great, this is our gate. We noticed that the shit don't say where we going. Don't nobody seem like they going where we going.
Because you can always tell bitches who going to Miami.
Right. We go ask. They're like, we're in a different terminal.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you need to go to E2. We in like BA or some shit. Our flight had already been delayed like 3 or 4 times. When I said we were fucking booking it through the airport, and you never know how much integrity your bra doesn't have until you have to knees to chest through Hartsfield-Jackson. And when you have big tits, it's so far. When you have big tits and you run, you can't help but think that every person alive right now, from baby to elder, is looking at my big, fat, loose tits.
Absolutely.
Run through the airport.
For sure.
And Britt is smaller than me, and I would believe more athletic. She was she was hawking it down. And I'm like,
this is exactly how I felt in Disney World.
I'm like, you got it? Maybe we'll make it. You'll make it. Because if I get left, if I miss the flight and my friend doesn't, literally like, go ahead. Because I can't be mad at you that you made the flight and I didn't. We ended up getting on the plane, but it was really horrible. Like, to the point where we were like, when I say I will never sit my ass on a Frontier flight ever, because the way that I feel about budget airlines is like, it's budget. I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. If I got to go somewhere, I got to go somewhere. And if it ain't no Delta flight within a reasonable price, and fuck Delta right now for that flag pin shit.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That shit crazy. But,
I can't.
I get it. I wasn't asking you to give it up.
I can't.
I wasn't asking you.
I had a Southwest flight, and I was trying
Southwest the one that make you pick that don't pick your seat
and I'm
till
just
you
like,
get there?
I can't live like this. And I'm just going to have to, it's some things that, I have an iPhone, I'm on Twitter, and I fly.
Here's
Delta.
how
It's
to
just
fly
something.
like a bad bitch on Spirit. Let me tell you. What you do is you book your flight as early as you can. You pay for the big front seat. Go on TikTok and Google viral personal item backpack. I travel with that viral personal item backpack. I have not paid to check a bag or checked a bag ever since. It's also because I don't travel with a lot of shoes. So if you're a person that travels with a lot of shoes, then this might not be for you.
You've never quite traveled with me. You never traveled with me.
No, we've not been anywhere. Because we always end up in Detroit together. We've never.
I'm physically unable to pack light.
The TikTok book bag is about this long.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No.
And when I say it is a dream, and then also if you budget travel, if you're a young lady and you can't afford, like, or if you just don't have no money, you ain't got to be no young lady. You could be 70 and you can't afford the ticket that you want, invest in some vacuum seal bags.
Now that's a game changer. Yes.
And they have the ones that come with the electric pump. I don't have that one because I thought it was a waste of money.
We'd have got one there.
So I just be jacking my shit. Look, changes the game.
It is.
You could pack like 20 outfits in the motherfucker.
We went to Florida, and it's a store called Primark in Florida, and they got everything in that motherfucker. I spent $400 in that store. I had to buy a suitcase there to bring home. Do you know how much you got to shop to have to just buy a suitcase?
To just buy extra suitcase.
And in Florida, they do that shit all the time. That's why they have suitcases. It was a $25 duffel bag in there for me to take home with me. I bought that bitch out, and we was in there vacuum sealing everything. But yeah, flying is crazy. I love on the plane.
You gotta wait till your nigga out the room if you got the manual pump. So like if you on a vacation and you put your shit,
You gonna get horny?
It's just awkward. I was on a vacation and I had my vacuum seal bags. It's just awkward. You can't do nothing with that noise. So you gotta wait till he like step out for a little bit and then get your shit off.
Fuck him. Okay, what are your plane icks?
My plane icks. I'm sorry. I don't like children on planes. And I hate to be all Chica of it, yes. But like,
I feel like we were too hard on Chica.
and I know children have to travel. I'm not an idiot. Like, I know babies have to travel, but parents have such wanton disregard for people around them when they have kids.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gave the baby, like, you in a loud environment, you ain't gave the baby no headphones. You know their ears gonna pop if this is a toddler. You ain't gave them nothing to chew on. You just letting their fucking ears pop and they out here screaming.
You ain't gave them no activities. They ain't got no snacks.
They ain't got no activities. Their iPad gonna die. They don't have no blocks. They don't have no, I don't know, rawhide to chew on, nothing. You just got this loose ass kid.
Just a raw baby.
Just a raw baby having a horrible time. And I empathize with the child. Because I didn't ask to do this. I don't want. What did the comedian Sebastian Maniscalco say? Fucking 3-month-old going to Hawaii, placenta still on his ear. For what? For what?
Leave little essay at home.
Leave little essay at home. I cannot stand children on airplanes. I also don't like something you get on the budget airlines. It doesn't really happen with Spirit so much, but when I was a frequent Frontier flyer, people will watch whatever movie without headphones, or they will play whatever game, Candy Crush with the noise on.
Oh my God, that would drive me
any
nuts.
of that shit. That type of shit drives me insane. Also, like, flight attendants, I want y'all to like zoom out. Your job is to be comfortable on an airplane. If turbulence is getting a little too out of control, don't be weird when people are scared. Like, lock in and be a flight attendant. Don't be mean. Attend. Don't be mean when people are like, hey, what the fuck is going on? No, what the fuck is going on? I've trained myself that if the flight attendants don't freak out, I don't freak out. But most people like, yeah, this 76-year-old lady who was alive before planes were invented is going to be a little scared if it feels like this motherfucker's finna flip over.
Yes.
Be nice.
Be nice to the people. My plane icks are just people who just have full disregard for other people on the plane, like we're sharing the space. And I know I may be icking other people because I know I was sleep crazy on the plane last week. And my bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they put me in the middle seat. I don't really know how to sleep in the middle seat. So I'm sure it was on everybody else. Sorry. People who get up, like the key ain't even out of the ignition of the plane and you're already standing up. Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Sit the fuck down.
And you know what? When you're getting your plane seat, if you're going to play Russian roulette and just let them assign your seat, you need to take what comes with that. If you know that you don't like to let people up to use the bathroom, then you need to sit at the window seat.
Yeah.
Because I be having to pee. So if I'm sitting in the middle seat, you don't need to be sitting in the aisle seat if you don't want to let me by. And him and hawing because I got to pee. What the fuck? Or I need to stand up or I need to stretch or whatever the fuck. That's weird. Be mindful of what seat you're picking. And then when y'all are traveling, let me tell you something. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck. If you're traveling with your nigga or you're traveling with your child or your mom or your auntie or your priest or whoever the fuck,
I don't give a fuck.
buy your seats together because if I bought the seat I wanted or if I happen to get assigned to a seat that I liked and you talking about something, I really want to sit with my husband.
Give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I swear I don't.
The only time I really like fine is because he's like, hey, I want to sit with my family. I'm just like, and he's like, I'm in Comfort Plus.
Now if you in a better seat than me, we could talk. But if you just want to fuck about, no.
And I have
absolutely
asked
not.
like, hi, can me and my boyfriend sit
And
together?
what kind of parent is you that you don't buy the plane ticket to sit next
With
to your
your
kid?
baby.
You waiting on the
And
motherfucker.
that was my problem.
It's my problem. You waiting on a motherfucker like me to switch my good aisle seat my aisle seat, row 5, that's close enough to the front of the plane that I can get off, but far enough back that I didn't have to pay $1 bazillion. You want me to switch my good 5A seat? When you could have paid to sit next to little Charlie?
Before you get on that motherfucking plane, scroll down, refresh, and find out where you sitting. Because don't come to me in my seat that I checked twice before I sat the fuck down. Like, you're in my seat. No, the fuck I'm not. And you getting the flight attendant and shit, and she checking the goddamn master list, and my name is where I'm supposed to be. Bitch, don't come up here bothering me. I do this.
Because you're delaying the plane.
Get out my face.
I had somebody snitch on me on a plane once because I waited until we got up in the air. I saw that like 3 people in a row did not show up for the plane or they didn't sell the seats or whatever the fuck. So I said, as soon as we get to a cruising altitude, I'm going to take my things and go sit over there. Mind you, I was on a row full of people. It was 3 of us right there. I got up to go sit in the row by myself, and Miss Middle Seat tells the flight attendant, her seat is next to me. She's not supposed to be sitting right there. Are you mad that I got here first? Are you mad that you didn't have the idea? Did you think I was just, supposed to suffer next to you? First of all, assigned seats on planes are only so if we get in some sort of airplane vehicular accident,
They know who
brains
are splattered.
They know whose fucking limbs are tethered to this seat.
Right.
If I died in a plane, leave me be. If I want to lay out, the nigga swung his body and put my feet up on the way to, because usually if I'm on a plane, I'm traveling most of the time to do something I want to do, but a lot of times I'm going to do something for somebody else. Or I'm going to do something for my mom. Man, I'm about to have a weekend of stress.
Let me put my fucking feet up.
Let me put my fucking feet up. I couldn't believe that shit.
And what, they made you move back?
No. I thought that lady go fuck herself.
I think a lady told me today in TJ Maxx, because like I saw a cute dress I liked, but it was a large and it didn't stretch, and I was like, the booty may not fit. It's like, I don't feel like taking off my clothes. I got these fucking cargos on, so I decided that I was gonna try it on in the aisle. Mm-hmm. I saw a white lady. I'm like, she looked kind of snitchy. Let me go in the aisle and do this and not do it on the outside aisle. As soon as I put my second leg into the dress, a fucking TJ Maxx employee, hey, you know we have fitting rooms, right? And I was like, yes, I know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. What you doing?
You think I don't know? I know y'all got. I don't feel like going in there, and then I was so mad because I ended up having to go in there anyway because I couldn't get it on. I was like, maybe if I do it over my head.
Take my cargos off.
It still didn't.
When
fit.
you got a fat ass, you got to put it over your head though.
And I tried that, didn't work. So
and you bitches with new booties, I have to say, I know that's not what we're talking about. If you done bought you a body, and you did not grow up with a dump truck, you did not grow up with a big rotund ass, the correct protocol for trying on clothes is to pull it over your head. You guys are popping the fucking seams on dresses and skirts because your big fat ass don't fit in it that way. You put it on the narrowest part of your body first, and then you carefully scooch it down. You fucking pulling it up from the floor, you breaking shit, then I get it, and it's broke. Because you done put your big ham hock ass in it. Pissing me off. Anyway, one of my travel icks too, I talked about this on the timeline because you remember a couple months back, everybody's talking about girls traveling with no money. If you don't have no money when we traveling, I promise the type of friend I am, I'm gonna help. But if we get there, or we get in front of the hoes, and you start expecting me to pay for stuff and we didn't talk about it ahead of time, we're going to finish this trip and I'm still going to have a good time. I'm going to treat you, because I do love you and I'm going to treat you like I love you.
But
you will never travel with me again. I'm not your nigga. If you know that you don't have, because like, for example, like.
Because you budgeted my money. Okay, so she can pay for that and then she can.
I don't even think it'd be that. So for example, right, I know that sometimes girls book all-inclusive trips. And a lot of girls will book all-inclusive trips like, we not going to leave a resort, so I done already paid for the shit, trip basically free. And then they get there and shit is like, oh, I want to go to a club, or I want to go to an excursion, or we want to leave campus. I guess that's not what it's called, but we want to leave campus to go do this resort, to go do this. If you travel with me ahead of time, because for me, I don't mind doing an all-inclusive trip where we stay on the resort. I promise I don't. We need to talk about that ahead of time. Because if we get, or, because even me, if I book an all-inclusive thing, my mom is good for this shit. My mom is good for, I budgeted all my money and then we get there and she want to go meet the Pope. Hey.
No.
I didn't budget for that. No. So talk to me about that ahead of time. If you're like, hey, Tally, I paid for my trip and I'm finished. I'm only hanging out on the resort or doing free shit. Cool. That's cool with me. But if we get somewhere and we've not discussed it, if you see us getting dressed to go out somewhere that costs money and you like, hey, say it then. But if we get there and you like, you got this right, and don't.
Because you should have stayed your motherfucking ass at the house.
Not even you should have stayed, you should have said something.
You should have said, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now, I done bought the goddamn biggest snapper on the fucking menu.
Right. When I could have got 2 chicken tender plates and we could have both ate. Now I'm in debt.
And that's the thing. Now I'm such an advocate for staying home because I would stay my black ass home for years. You know, everybody was doing cool, fun shit 2018, 2019.
I can't go. I
would stay my ass home. So, you want to wrap up?
I think we should because I got to pee again and I'm a little drunk. And I think we've talked enough about travel. But, yeah. Oh, I don't like when people go on trips with you and then pick fights with you. Like, don't use this trip.
Because I can't go home.
I can't go home and you're using this trip to bring up whatever animosity you had while we was in. You could have brought that up in Decatur. Why are you bringing this up in Mexico? What's your fucking problem? I don't like shit.
And then people be weird. Yeah, I haven't done a girl trip in a very, very long time.
I don't think I will ever do one again.
So I haven't had to deal with that. But we took a trip to Miami for spring break in college. Bad Girls Club. We weren't fighting or nothing, but it was just like, ladies.
And then you always got that messy bitch on the trip that want to do like a lemon squeeze. Hey. We're at the beach. Why are you doing this?
Being in a sorority caused you to have more girls trips than you need to. So it's like a conference, but now it's a girls trip. And it's just like, okay, so everybody go around the circle and say what you hate about each other. Can we not? Can we
just have fun and be normal?
So girls are just weird in general. What's everybody's problem? I don't know. Okay, love y'all.
Bye.